Okay, hey everybody, long time no video announcement. I just wanted to say a few things, updates about the class, progress report, so to speak, and end of semester requirements, just to delineate a few of them. First of all, about progress, it's very evident just by looking at the progress of your work as you've been posting it, that everybody is gaining confidence with their work, taking bold chances with their compositions. We're looking at really, generally speaking, good tonal scales for all the work. So congratulations to each of you for that. It's quite evident. I don't know if you're giving yourself credits for your developing or burgeoning confidence, comfort, but it's showing through your work. I hope you guys are all enjoying the process and continuing to challenge yourself. This week's assignment should be hopefully a very fun one, the unusual one. So for those of you who practice Halloween, or for those of you who don't, you can find a way to make it interesting for yourself. That's always the key. Find a way to be interested, and things go by like that. And it's usually reflected in the strength of the work itself. All right, a couple of things about, before I forget, for those of you who would like to talk more about your work, I beseech you to get in touch with me. I'm happy to meet in person or on phone to talk about your work or any of your photographic questions you may have. We're all very busy, and I know that, and this semester has been by far my busiest since I've been here. But I'm here because I love to teach. So please make a point, and I will make time. Another thing about comments. I've been posting comments regularly to everyone's work now. It does take me a little bit of time, and I don't necessarily want you guys to agree. To agree with me on everything that I'm saying, but I want you to consider it, just like you consider anybody's perspective. The idea is to get you to become a fuller, more robust photographer by considering different alternatives and perspectives rather than just settling into one way one way or another. Let's just say when you're looking at other people's comments, I suggest and hope that you're looking at other people, how other people are commenting other people's work, not just your own, because the whole process of making comments. And this is what I want you to think about when you're continuing your comments, is that nobody's expecting you to be a photographic expert or an expert at, critiques, but you are an expert at what you like and what you don't like. So this process is just a practice of substantializing or bringing to the fore what would otherwise be a tacit, feeling. In other words, you generally know what you like and what you don't like, but you don't necessarily always know the reason. Sorry about that. A lot of loud people on the phone. So the process of giving comments is always about becoming consciously aware of what you think, of why you like something and why you don't. So again, try to work more on your comments. Everyone's generally kind of shy about that, it seems, or should I say overly respectful. I'm not saying don't be constructive. Always be constructive. There's some people that are consistently offering excellent commentary. Jenna, Brady, and Anthony Tusing, excellent work. There's a couple of other folks, and forgive me for not mentioning your names right now. I always have to make these kind of quickly because of the time constraint, so blah, blah, blah. Anyway, for end of the semester, a couple of things that you want to be thinking about. Remember, you have to turn in 15 mounted prints for your final portfolio, which is due December 5th, and everyone is expected, it's a mandatory meeting from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., and mounted basically means this. This is a mounted image. One side's white, one side's black. And you can get these at Film Depot for about $1.49, or if you buy it in bulk, like in 20s, $1.29 each. You have to get adhesive paper, and all that, but I'll list that in next week's weekly folder. The other choice, you can mount them on the white side or the black side. Like I said, the image itself should be no smaller than a 5x7 print, or no bigger than an 8x10. The other choice that I'm offering the first time this year is you can make your own book also. check out blurb.com, blurb.com, and they offer lots of options which can be equal, less, or more in cost than actually mounting the prints. However, there is something very important that you have to know. Be sure to turn in all your work to Blurb 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks in advance of our December 5th portfolio review. It will not be satisfactory, I promise. If you show up without your book because Blurb didn't turn it in on time, give them plenty of time. It can be very exciting to create your own books. Download their software and you can play around with the design and this and that. It can be color. You can include color photos, and the work doesn't have to necessarily be from weekly assignments, but I do ask that it's work that you've shot during the semester. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the 500-word research paper. It could be on the photographer of your choice. It could be someone known, unknown, etc. Make it substantive, make it objective. In other words, tell us information about it, not just how you feel about the photographer. Include a photograph of the photographer and by the photographer. And we're going to post these on the discussion board. Make sure that they're your words. I hope you know what I mean by that. It's very easy to come up with 500 words, especially when you're interested in the photographer. We'll learn a little bit about them, and basically the idea is to teach us about a photographer that you find interesting. Anyway, that's it for now. Please, as always, keep in touch. I hope you're doing well, and that this gray weather out there is not keeping you down. All right, happy shooting, and talk soon. Bye.